So a room we're currently refurbishing has these two barn style sliding doors on the back wall, and yes, you can see they are a bit overdue for some restoration work. So that's where I come in. So what do we have here? God knows how long they were on there for, but you can see why. Because this whole bottom rail rotted. So what I'm going to do is extend that, span some new boards between there and the bottom, just to infill that, and then pretty much make some repairs to that section too. And that top rail might be a bit difficult to access, but we'll see how we go later. Let's have a look at the other side. I don't think I'm going to. Maybe. So let's have a look at the other side. Okay. You can see there's a lot of hardware that's amazing, rusty, but the doors are really hard to slide. So anyway, here's a look from the other side. And yeah, a bit of work to do. So the other one, maybe not as bad, but still needs work. And then yeah, belt sander and go over the whole thing, more so on the inside than the outside with the sander, because all that's just watermarks. So I think I can get that back to a reasonable level. It might take off some of the silver, but what can you do? So when in doubt, what do? WD-40 will save the day. So just need to locate, look at this beautiful old hardware. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? There's one down there, little block, it's so old. Anyway, these wheels are proving a problem to slide these doors, so WD-40 straight in. Don't be afraid to just get it in there, you know. Okay, one done. Let's see how it goes. I think it actually needs some on the rail itself. So now I'm going to do the other one. We just have to keep in mind these doors are big and they're heavy, so they feel better already, but they're always going to be a bit hard to push because of their weight. So yeah, there's only so much you can do, that being said. So yeah, we'll just do the other one and leave it at that and see how they go. So yeah, pretty good result on that one, a better one. Door's in better condition. I'm not sure whether, probably didn't make a difference because the hardware is still the same, but either way it still slides better. But we have a little problem down below. Externally, we've got that little bit of rot over there, so not ideal, and it continues pretty much across the top of the whole thing. So yeah, just add that one to the list too, I guess. Best we crack on with it. There's a few small things to take care of on this first door. Firstly, this sort of capping section is just rotted off and broken off down the bottom there, so I've got to remove that. I'll just tuck it in behind the hardware there and just put a new piece. It's got some woodworm in there as well. Put a new piece in there, and then with this we can see the nails for the rail on the inside that these boards are nailed to. I'm just going to cut them off halfway, get rid of all these below, extend these sections, and then run them down. Just nail them to the bottom boards, nail them to the top boards, and then just sand it over and you won't even know. Same here, just patch up that hole with a new piece all the way down, and this one too has just been filled with silicone, and there's all that there too. I'm not sure whether or not it's worth worrying about, but probably not high priority at the moment. So I'm just going to find approximately the middle of that, mark a level line across all the boards. That will be my cut line, or I'll get rid of those. Just extend that a little bit more. And yeah, cut all these off. Once this is replaced down here, I can run them all the way through and just screw them back to the board underneath. So to cut through here, you just have to set your saw depth to the depth of the board you're cutting off, and then make your cut. And don't forget, this one's going to come out too. Horrible. That one's very close also. So, state of play at the moment, a lot of rot. Can I just say, I'm loving having this back in circulation. Amazing. My trusty Estwing. So yeah, we're not looking great, but I think this job is more of a case of getting it looking respectable with no paneling on the inside, and just something that's more or less weather tight without holes in it. I know it's not sealed around the outsides, but you know, you can only do the best you can do. So it was starting to heat up a little bit in here, so I took the beanie off, and then I thought maybe I should cut my hair off too. So anyway, it's been a long time, but I'd love to hear if you want me to cut it off or not. Just leave a comment. Anyhow, it's not about me. That's where we're going to leave it for today. There's going to be a part 2 to this barn door restoration video. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss that one. But yeah, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of infilling all that, sanding back all of the water stains off that door and that door. And yeah, going through just some processes of how we're going to get this these doors up to more of a respectable standard than what they are at the moment. So anyhow, that's all we can say on this one for now. So stay tuned for part 2. And yeah, thanks again for watching and the ongoing support. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.